Got that same, I believe it's the same big snapper we saw earlier, hanging out here in the shallows now, looking for prey. Look at the size of that thing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully you can hear me okay. It is October 3rd, I believe. And let's see, it's Tuesday night. Had a nice long day of work today. Started at a new company recently, so it's been a little busy just trying to learn the ins and outs and whatnot. Yeah, after a little bit of stressful day, thought we could go out and do a little bit of herping, take a long trip to the other side of the neighborhood. Well, we got our first suspect tonight. Little Gulf Coast toad. These are very common in the neighborhood and, well, most places that I herp at, honestly. He's quite active too. Looks like he's out on the hunt for bugs and whatnot. Good looking dude. I won't mess with him much. But hey, not even 15 seconds out of the car and we got a herp. Maybe I'm not as bad as I thought at this herping thing. Wow, I am in shock how high the water is right now. If you were to go back and watch a couple videos ago, I made an episode doing some neighborhood herping at this same exact pond and creek system in the neighborhood, and the water was way lower, so it's definitely got a good amount of rainwater, I guess. So I somehow filmed right over it without even seeing it, but right here is a very small snake. It's a little rough earth snake. Very common species we've seen many times on the channel. It's pretty cool though that I probably just filmed him and didn't even realize it, so. And very quick to be finding a snake here. Not even a snake I was expecting to see, to be honest. They're not known to be associated with water, but I guess if it's dry enough out, you know, they'll seek these waterways to come get some hydration. But so tiny. Not a bad first spot. Every time I come here, I hope I'm going to see a rough green snake up in this tree right here. It has not happened yet, unfortunately, but maybe my luck will turn around soon. We'll see. Oh, there's something big moving right here. Oh, what is that? Turtle? Frog? Probably a frog. Who goes there? Who goes there? Ooh, what is that? I see a little eye reflection over here. Looks like we have another Gulf Coast toad. Oh, don't run, toad. Do not run. Oh, there's tiny little isopods in the grass. That's cool. Hey, buddy. Where you going? Where you going? You can't go in the water. You're not a bullfrog. Man, he is moving. Look at him go. Alright, I don't want to scare you in the water. Right here is where I usually spot the very large plain-bellied water snake basking like somewhere here in the grass. I don't see her right now. Maybe she already heard me coming and disappeared. Very possible. So here we got what looks to be a little Rio Grande leopard frog. It's actually pretty decent sized. I don't know why I said little, but here he is next to my hand. Very, very interesting frogs. This one's actually got some nice colors and patterns on him. He hasn't leapt away yet because the lights tend to kind of sort of temporarily blinds them, but it's not damaging in any way long term. But it just kind of keeps them still for a minute because usually these things don't stop jumping. But really cool to frog. They primarily eat small spiders, insects, and other invertebrates here at the neighborhood creek. Cute little guy though. All right, time to head off, little buddy. There is our first water snake. There's a plain-bellied water snake. He's actually catching fish right now as we speak. It's pretty cool. See if we can get him catching a minnow on camera. Hopefully my light doesn't bother him too much. All right, got this plain-bellied water snake in hand. It's actually a really good-looking snake. Looks like a young female. Actually, I thought it was going to be a male. Gorgeous, gorgeous plain-bellied. Damn. I'm not going to hold on to him too long here. I just wanted to show you guys. Good look at this snake up close. He'll get right back to, or she'll get right back to hunting for fish too, I'm sure. Not too worried about it. Very cool looking Nerodia. They're not all this yellow coloration, so that's pretty cool to see. Look, it's already chilling out a little bit here. They calm down very quickly. They're known to be very defensive, bitey snakes that like to musk, and I mean they do, but quickly they'll calm down a bit to where you can handle them. They kind of get a little bit chill, but sweet. I'll grab a quick picture and then let this beautiful water snake go. There she goes. Just let her go back in right where I found her. I'm sure she'll get right back to eating her minnows. We got another plain-bellied right in front of me. I almost stepped on this one. Let's see if I can grab her. Somehow she just let me pick her up super gently and didn't bite once, which is, with plain-bellieds, like almost unheard of. She's giving me a little bit of a threat display, flattening out to try to look harmful, but she is anything but that. She looks like she wants to strike my screen, but surprisingly hasn't yet. What are you doing? She doesn't know what she wants to do, but she sure likes hugging onto my arm there. Yes, you are adorable. Look at that little derpy face. I love Nerodia. plain-bellied number 2 of the night. And we somehow got both in hand. Crazy. Usually they get away from me into this muddy water before I can get close. All right, she finally let go of my arm. I don't know. I think she went in here. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I can leave you there. I was going to put her in the water, but she seems to like not going in the water for some reason. Very uncharacteristic of a water snake, but hey, you do you. All right, let's move on, see what more snakes we can find. That's a pretty good sign, though, I must say. If you look right out there, you can see these little heads sitting up in the algae. And that is a couple red-eared sliders, aquatic turtles. Plenty of these. Oh, there's 3 actually that I can see. And I'm sure there's plenty more along here. They're very common turtles. And they are everywhere in this pond. Alright, we've got another snake. Can you spot it? Boom. And it's another plain-bellied. 3 plain-bellieds in a row. There is one other water snake species that exists here, and we haven't seen it yet tonight. All plain-bellies. I'll go around the other side and see if I can get my hands on that one. I see a lot of bass moving around through here too. I would love to see a water snake catch a fish while we're out tonight. That would be awesome. But we'll see. It's not super common to see snakes eating in the wild, but it definitely happens. All right. Plain-bellied water snake number 3. Look at that belly, super yellow. That's actually a really good looking snake. Man, I guess these ones around here are just pretty. Beautiful, beautiful Neonate erythrogaster. Giving us a little bit of a defense display here. Hey, hey. Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on. Give me a minute. Beautiful water snake. And this one's a big male. So if you look at the tail here, you see how thick it is right there above the cloaca, or otherwise known as the butt. That is how we tell, especially with water snakes, that a snake is a male. That is called the hemipenes. Let me see if I can get a decent shot. Obviously we don't want to hurt him, so I got to be very gentle. Oh, come on. He was being pretty easy a minute ago, but let's see here. There we go. Very thick, long tail after the butt, which is right here where my thumb is. Male. See it? But anyways, this guy is ready to go. So let's let him go right where we got him so he can keep hunting for fish, tadpoles, and whatever else he's looking for. See you later, buddy. Snapping turtle, snapping turtle. Snapper. Big snapper. Damn, he is booking it. Ooh. I'm over here distracted, trying to see what was pulling this fish down. It looked like it was struggling, like something had a hold of it. And I look over and there's just a big snapper sitting right here. But he's already gone. Would have been cool to get hands on a good-sized snapper, but he was just very, very active and not willing to sit around for me to grab him. That's for sure. Oh, baby water snake. Oh, he's so tiny. He's so tiny. Do you see him? There is so much life at this pond. I can't even believe it. I feel like every time I'm here, I'm surprised by what I'm seeing. Oh, looks like he's starting to move. See if I can grab him. This will be a cool little contrast compared to some of the bigger Neonate erythrogaster I've been showing you guys. We got a little baby here. Baby plain-bellied water snake. So now you can get an idea of what they start out looking like and what kind of changes they go through as they grow. Pretty cool color change throughout their growth from neonate to adult. Not the most drastic. There's definitely other snake species, other water snake species that go through a more drastic. Actually, plain bellieds from the eastern United States, which are technically the same species, tend to look quite a bit different as adults and have bright orange or even red bellies compared to these that have a very white or even yellow belly. But technically the same species, Nerodia erythrogaster. But look at that red. These plain bellies in Texas will lose that red as they grow and turn into what you saw earlier. But really cute little neonate. This is definitely a newborn within the last few weeks, I would say. This is the time of year where you're going to see most babies because they hatch out in August to September. Or in water snakes' case, they're born alive like this, not in eggs, but in basically embryos. So they're born, ready to go. No incubation required. Incubation is done inside the snake with these. Really cool little water snakes. So water snakes, another thing I thought maybe I'd point out, water snakes are not venomous, but they do have what's called anticoagulants in their saliva, meaning that basically they make you bleed more than your typical snake. Keep the wound open a bit longer. Maybe it'll sting a little, but they're not venomous and cannot put you in the hospital or anything like that. It's a beautiful little snake though. Take a little picture of him, then we'll let this little worm on his way. What a little cutie. There goes the little baby water snake. Just let him go. Cool to see these newborns like this hanging out. Looks like he's struggling a little bit in that algae there. Oh, looks like he finally made it through. I don't know what he's trying to do, but looks like he's heading out to deeper water, it seems. I guarantee you, with that one hanging around, guarantee you there's some more babies around here somewhere. And maybe we'll see another. I'm so upset at myself for not getting it on camera, but the little water snake's right there. Now, at least. But when I looked up, I'm looking around to see if this crayfish is here that I saw earlier, and I look up, and I kid you not, there's a big snapping turtle, possibly the same one we saw earlier, and the water snake was just sitting on top of him. Literally sitting on top of his shell, and I missed it. There's the snapper. Right there, you can just barely see the top of his shell moving. That was crazy. Oh, I can't believe I missed it. Here's another shot of the big snapper. I hope he's not going for a little snake. Is he? Please don't. I don't think he is. It looks like he's going after deep water. I don't know what that snake's doing though. That little water snake. Why are you hanging out there? You gotta come back in here where it's safer. You know, I always hate coming over here because the one thing that freaks me out are these massive cockroaches. And they're everywhere here. Why? Oh, they're like hanging out with a cricket too. Having a little cricket cockroach party apparently. Oh my god. They're everywhere here. I do not understand it. I don't know if they're eating like all the bird poop that comes down from this tree. I just don't know, but I've never seen anything like it. Why? Oh my god. Unreal. Got that same, I believe it's the same big snapper we saw earlier, hanging out here in the shallows now, looking for prey. Look at the size of that thing. Beast. All right, well, that's a wrap on tonight's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope we saw some cool critters. And I think we did pretty well, honestly, for a little neighborhood herp trip. Got some snakes in hand, which is always a plus, and saw some turtles, frogs, and what else? Yeah, some spiders. Nice little bit of diversity tonight. I had a good time. Hope you guys did too. If you enjoy this kind of content, stick around because I'll be posting more like this every week, hopefully. So I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. I also spent about an hour talking to this couple that walked past me and asked me if I was looking for snakes. I said I was, and they proceeded to tell me how they saw a very large cottonmouth a few days prior, which there aren't cottonmouths in this area of Austin, Texas, so I'm assuming they saw a very large water snake. It's pretty common for people to mistake water snakes for cottonmouths, and she said it disappeared into a hole, but that kind of spiraled into a whole conversation about snakes and just all kinds of stuff. Wasn't able to, unfortunately, get much more herping in because now it's already super late. I have to work tomorrow, so I hope you got your fulfillment of herps. Well, no, that probably came out wrong. I hope you got your fulfillment of reptiles, amphibians, and bugs. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.